Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Naren sang the second song. Sweet is thy name, O refuge of the humble. Ego is what makes us stand aside from God and realities of life. Each ego is endowed with kartritva, doership, bhoktritva, enjoyership, and jnatritva, the knowership. Kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. This is ego, the contents of the ego. I will do, I will enjoy, I know. And what he does is driven by the vasanas, old vasanas. What he enjoys is the karma phala of what he has done. And what he knows is about this world that is constantly changing. Suppose I know my whole society now, how it is, how the government is going on, how everything, all knowledge I have. Next generation will not even know what has happened. That knowledge and all the things I have is going to disappear. Look at the even social conditions. 70 years ago, when we were small children, the world was entirely different. No TV, no cell phone. The world as it is naturally, how we see with our two eyes and senses. As the time changes, now a child is born with the cell phone in his hand, and his mind is already, it is taking deep grooves within this brain. Everything he sees is passing through these grooves and giving a distorted meaning of this world. His understanding of this world is entirely different. We have seen the world of those days and these days also. What a vast difference between the children of those, even in innocent and purity, they used to jump and play in the open fields. Now you can see every child sitting with a cell phone in the hand, not willing to go out at all. So now those days, these children or future generation can never know such days were there, where people did not have any limitations of mind, was not made, the color glasses were not put. A day was there. So whole thing is, everything is passing, changing. Nothing is that knowledge, our childhood knowledge is not going to help us today. Nothing. Now we will not get a job also if we have that knowledge. Here now, modern society with modern knowledge and understanding. So we have to, as it's changing the knowledge, but this also is not going to stay there. It's going to constantly change. And we need a knowledge. Who am I in this body? What is this world in totality? What is beyond this? The whole analysis of the transcendental, of the immanent, and the individual we must have. Then we know what is to be known. That knowledge is real knowledge. When that knowledge is, we are moving towards that knowledge, ego falls off. Oh, I did not know, I did not know. Every bit of the transcendental. We don't even know there is a transcendental realm. So that opens up. New dimensions of the universe open up. Those are the soul moves towards the beyond nature to eternal freedom and eternal bliss. This expansion of consciousness, this is the real knowledge. As the knowledge increases, the joy, bliss also increases, peace also increases, and the ego slowly drops off. He sees God is the doer. Doership dissolves. Oh, just to look at our own body, we move about with ego. I do, I think, I, all this I everywhere. But just to analyze and see, hunger is done by nature. The eating is all these instruments and idea, the tendencies is given by nature. Otherwise I cannot eat. Strength is given by nature. I eat and I don't know how to digest, how to make it energy. Nature digests it. So many processes takes place. From mulching it, so the saliva adding, the hydrochloric acid flowing, the bile juice coming, all this, I don't know. I cannot do anything. I'm not able to do or manage anything. But it happens. Nature is doing digestion, absorption, going to every cell and feeding the oxygen I take, and everything is done. I can't control my pancreas or my spleen or I don't know where is what. And nature is doing, throwing away the waste, maintaining the temperature of the body. When sweating comes, when hot days come, we sweat. How it maintains the whole thing. How beautifully things are going on. So nature is doing the doership just to analyze what is happening. How she takes us from waking state to deep sleep, making us forget, contacting our own self and bringing back every day. Everything is done. We wake up and sleep in this body. That's all. So the doership goes off, just looking at us. When he sees the whole nature and the transcendental realm, how silent he would become. The sweet name, O refuge of the humble. They will immediately take refuge. When they know the reality, they surrender to God. They take refuge. It falls like sweetest nectar on our ears. All worldly talks, politics, this, that, everything becomes silent. The inner, slowly it awakens. Anything about God, transcendental, anything about reality, peace, and all start shining forth. And it becomes so pleasing, so loving, and comforts us, because it's going to give inner peace, inner joy, inner freedom. beloved of our souls. The priceless treasure of thy name alone is the abode of immortality. Immortality, the identity with body, as long as it remains, we don't understand what is immortality. We are mortals because we are identified with body. When we go beyond the body limits, then we see that immortality. We are passing through waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, 3 levels of consciousness unrelated to each other. We are waking up, we are sleeping and entering dream state, and we are entering into deep sleep. These 3 layers alone, we have 3 levels of consciousness. So we are leaving the physical body, subtle body, causal body, going, but our karmic load is still there. Again we come to identity with the body. By turning inward and going, getting self-knowledge, you know, I am infinite, I am eternal, I am all-pervading. I am not this matter, material body. I am Atman. How I am projecting out to the physical body, identifying, living at this world, and withdrawing. What am I? When I am waking state, I identify with the physical body. When I am in dream state, I identify with dream body. In deep sleep, I don't have a body at all. So, who am I in this world? Who am I in this body? That knowledge will make you, oh, I am immortal. Body alone is mortal. Body falls off. Mind belongs to the nature. It dissolves back in nature. I am eternal. I am infinite. I am immortal. That happens. Thy name alone is the abode of immortality. Through that, we are getting rid of our identity with the body. And he who chants thy name becomes immortal. Immediately dissociates, looks at himself independent of bodily existence and understands he is immortal. Just a name of God drags us out from the identity with body. Falling upon our ears, the holy name instantly slays the anguish of our hearts. We are anguished about in the heart, what to do, where to go, how to do. Always we are anxious. That goes off. Oh, he is there to take care. Just like a child, when it doesn't see its mother, how anguished that child becomes. He doesn't know what to do and what not to do. Runs about here, there in anguish. The moment he sees his mother, oh, security. We feel secured. We have nothing to worry. We have nothing to fear. He is there to take care of me in every possible aspect. Thy holy name instantly stays the anguish of our hearts, the soul of our souls, and fills our hearts with bliss. Thou, the soul of our souls, is addressing God. He is the soul of all souls. He is pervading everything. Fills our heart with bliss. Ananda. That is our real nature. Sat-Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness or knowledge, bliss absolute. The song ends there. As Narendra sang the line, and he who chants thy name becomes immortal, the master went into the samadhi. The master went into samadhi The first, at first, his fingers, especially the thumbs, began to tremble. The devotees of Konnagar had never seen the master in samadhi. Seeing him silent, they were about to leave the room. Bhamna said to him, "Why are you going away? This is his samadhi." The devotees resumed their places. Narendra sang, "I have labored day and night to make thy seat within my heart. Wilt thou not be kind to me, O Lord of the world?" And entered there. Narendra is asking, praying to God. He is singing a song where there is a prayer and he is asking God, "Will you not enter my heart? I am waiting with the doors open day and night, keeping the seat for you." Sri Ramakrishna, still in ecstatic mood, came down from his coach to the floor and sat by Narendra. The beloved disciple sang again, "In wisdom's firmament, the moon of love is rising full, and love's flood tide in surging waves is flowing everywhere. O Lord, how full of bliss art thou, victory unto thee." In wisdom's firmament, the moon of love is rising. Just like in the world, when we live in the world and move about in the world, we pass through experiences. Every moment is giving us experience. This experience remains in us as knowledge. I saw that, I met him. All these experiences becomes knowledge. When a man churns this knowledge, he gets wisdom, like butter coming out of curd. It's emerging out. That emergence, that is wisdom. Now, wisdom, when he applies to the world, he remains unstained. He knows the consequences of what is going to give what, just like science. We clearly know the concepts of science. If you add this to this, it happens like that. If you do like that, it will happen like that. Everything is governed by law. Man understands the law and then tries to utilize the resources of nature to make his living beautiful and all process easy. So wisdom shines forth. Like that in spiritual life also. Small experiences, small things. He sees a saint, untouched by the world. He sees a person who is renounced, untouched, unstained in the world. Oh, how pure he is! He's unstained. These are small experiences he goes through. He sees a childlike nature, pure to the core, innocence and kindness. He is running about in the world, serving the people. Is such a man possible in this world? You'll be wondering. All these experiences make him that knowledge, these experiences of the spiritual world as if they bring the wisdom. Oh, how the actions, feelings, and thoughts, how they govern life, how they lead man, how they find the path to everlasting peace. Every life, every jiva is searching for three important things in his life constantly. I want bliss, I want peace, and I want freedom. Everyone says, I want happiness, I want bliss, I want joy, I want peace, I want freedom. So these three, man doesn't get in this world because it's constantly changing flux. Universe is constantly, you cannot have this peace, bliss, and freedom. You are bound by law. For that, you have to transcend and go beyond the nature. So, in that wisdom, all this brings the wisdom finally. In that wisdom, love originates. The love of God, love of nature, love of beings. In the firmament, wisdom's firmament, the moon of love is rising full. Full moon is coming up. And love's flood tide, love itself is flowing. Flood tide is surging waves, is flowing everywhere. Love is flowing. O Lord, how full of bliss thou art, victory unto thee. When we are busy with this world, we must find some time to exclusively call on God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Amidst all duties and responsibilities, we must somehow make some time to exclusively in the company of God. Then we'll understand what is bliss. As Narendra sang the last line, Sri Ramakrishna stood up, still absorbed in samadhi. After a long time, the master regained partial consciousness of the world and sat down on the mat. Narendra finished his singing, and the tanpura was put back in its place. The master was still in spiritual mood and said, Mother, tell me what is this? They want someone to extract the butter for them and hold it at their mouths. They won't throw the spiced bait into the lake. They won't even hold the fishing rod. Someone must catch the fish and put it in their hands. How troublesome. Mother, I won't listen to any more arguments. The rogues force it on me. What a bother. I shall shake it off. God is beyond the Vedas and their injunctions. Can one realize Him by studying scriptures? Can anyone realize Him by studying scriptures, the Vedas and Vedanta? To Narendra, do you understand this? The Vedas only hint. Master is coming down from the state of samadhi and giving out a most valued understanding. The hair-splitting arguments and tarka. Reasoning is different. Reasoning and logic, when it is applied to spiritual life, it is called vichara. Vichara, vimarsha is different from tarka. Tarka is argument to establish my ideas. I want to support what I think is right. Then the tarka comes into picture. An argumentative state where they don't come into any conclusion. The opponent doesn't want to accept what the person is telling. He too has his arguments. So we don't come to any conclusion there. Inquiry into reality. Inquiry into reality. There we clearly understand when we enter into the inquiry into reality. There the whole picture changes. We use the reasoning not as a argumentative. It is wants to search. It is searching for the reality. Searching. Vichara. What is told in scriptures, what is told by saints, all it goes on contemplating. What did he mean by that? What do the scriptures mean by that? He tries to read between the lines, understand the import of what is being told. Prays again. I don't understand what is the intended meaning. Words cannot reveal what the inner content is. They want to go beyond it. So through prayers, this, that and all, they try to, this is called vimarsha. Vichara. Vichara is different from tarka. So Thakur says, I don't want to enter into it, but people force upon me this. I will just shun this and come out of this. Means it's an instruction for us, especially not to waste time in arguments. Just have faith and start walking. Life is so short. We don't have time to think or decide deeply what to do and what not to do. Every moment is entering into the past. We are moving towards the grave. When will we transcend this nature? Our inner nature, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, all dirts, Raga, Dvesha, Ahankara, all is filled. How will it cross the inner nature and external nature, constantly inflicting on us, the forcing upon us, the Sukha, Dukha, Janma, Mrityu, all these dualities. How will I transcend the dualities that I see? One pervading everything. So that is transcendence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.